Hey everybody, welcome on in. I'm Jack. We're going to be playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I'm excited. I've been waiting for this game ever since the first time I finished, or ever since the first game, rather. So, yeah. Let's do it. At the beginning of the 15th century, the Kingdom of Bohemia is ravaged by war. King whatever his name is, the fourth, is taken captive by the rebellious nobles and his brother King Sigismund of Hungary, lacking a ruler blank. Only a handful of loyalists stand by the rightful king. Such stole 1403.
What are you doing here? Go and take cover in the keep.
Can't hold out against this onslaught much longer. Go and take cover with the others. Look out!
In walks. What's his name? I got an error from YouTube. Let's see what that says. Is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, such buffering. Sorry, folks.
Will you come to anoint us before we die?
Looks like I've skipped 2.4% of my frames. I don't know why. The game's running it. Oh, maybe I should V-sync the game. I don't want to skip this. But it's running at 316 frames a second. Oh boy, here comes projectile.
Take cover!
A rude awakening, eh? Make it count.
Oh, is that? What's his name? Hans? Is that Hans? That wasn't Henry. That's for sure. Last rights. Go up the stairs in front of the car. Okay, well, let's do settings, graphics, V-Sync on. That'll limit the frame rate and should alleviate any issues. Yes, sir. No, reload. How do I reload? Oh, right click. Reloads. I was trying for R. Overshot.
You're not up to it. Got him.
Got him.
Finished.
Got him.
You having a chance?
Got him.
They're coming inside! Ludwig, move downstairs. We can handle it here.
Got him. Okay, move downstairs. Help defend the gate in the courtyard.
Return fire! What the fuck are you waiting for? Ludwig, get over here with that crossbow and join the line. What the fuck are they waiting
Yes, sir.
Pour fire onto them! Die, you brother!
Got him. Oh, I got hit.
Draw your sword and follow me.
Yes, sir. How do I heal? By holding, you can defend yourself. Okay. Oh, there's a lot of arrows. Running low on stamina. Knock it down. All right. We repelled them. For the moment. Looks like we stopped skipping frames since we turned on VSync. Oh no!
Fuck. I've been hit. Like, don't poke at it. Just calm down.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, fucking you, that.
Hans.
Jesus.
I think that's Hans.
I'm only supposed to deliver a message to Trotsky.
Oh, right.
And the most adventure I was expecting was a fuck or two.
That was a pretty cool opening to the game. Kingdom Come Deliverance. Dos. Several weeks earlier. Pick up where the last game left off. Nice. Except it was just the two of us at the end of the last game, I thought. Oh, well, we had a company, didn't we? Yeah.
Oh, Dentes Fortuna, you rat!
Where's Henry? There's Henry. There we are.
What's that you keep yelling, Sir Hans?
Good gracious, Henry, you don't mean to...
And turn it up a little bit for you guys.
Your Grace. Unfortunately, I was too busy shoveling shit and picking turnips to find time for studying Latin.
We shall have to rectify that. I can't have an ignoramus for a personal bodyguard.
Oh, thank you for the...
Anyway, this...
Thanks for subscribing to the channel.
Whatever.
Welcome.
What does that actually mean?
Audentes fortuna juvat. Fortune favors the brave.
I don't doubt it. All we have to do is deliver a letter to Lord Otto von Bergov and ride back again. Doesn't take much bravery.
Christ, Henry, don't be such a stick in the mud. Aren't you glad to be finally out of that hellhole where we can finally enjoy some adventure? See a bit of the world. Meet new women. And simply have some fun.
Sure, but you promised Johannes that you'd be as good as gold, and I'm personally responsible for your safety. Besides, Trotsky's in the middle of nowhere, so I wouldn't expect much excitement there.
God help me, my bodyguard's a monk who can't speak Latin.
Sir, Trotsky.
Up the hill.
My word. That is fucking impressive. It makes Perkstein look like an outhouse. Bergov must be made of money.
Made of money. Not necessarily currently.
Well, Henry.
Oh, okay, we're
looking forward
riding.
to new adventures. Adventures that will become the stuff of legends.
Of course I am. We'll show them what fine fellas have turned up on their doorstep.
You bet we will. We'll hand over our
What's
important
that?
message and then hop, skip to the nearest tavern. We'll drink to our success and chase some local wenches, eh? But why didn't Uncle Hannes take care of it himself? Unless, maybe he's just testing me.
Aye, it does look like that. He'll hand over all the Ratai estates to you one day. So I expect he wants to be sure you won't botch it.
Of course. How could I possibly botch it
I don't
up?
think so
There are
good.
foreign armies rampaging through Bohemia. The king is in captivity, God knows where, and here we are in the middle of it all, carrying an important document. No,
I'm not even in control
I
of the
intend
horse,
to make
so.
the most of this trip, one way or another.
So do I. How is that? Fortuna...
Audentes fortuna juvat. See now, there's the Henry I know and love. Well, enough of the chat. Trotsky's almost within reach.
Sir Hans, how's it looking there in the back?
All good, Oates. Just keep your eyes on the road ahead.
Exactly. If anything in front of us even looks like it's moving, we want to know.
Keep your hair on, Nick. Old Oak's got eyes like a hawk. I don't miss nothing.
You missed something. He's got to miss something. There's too much irony in that statement.
Sir,
Oh boy.
Should we get ready for a fight?
Take it easy, Henry. They're wearing von Bergov's colors. They're from Trotsky.
Okay. Surround them. Oh, great.
Besides, stand a chance against them. Don't do anything foolish, fellas. Just follow my orders.
Halt! What are you after here?
Is this usually how you greet visitors, my good man?
This is how we greet armed strangers when bandits are pillaging everywhere.
Can you not distinguish between a noble and a bandit, sir?
It's not always that straightforward these days. Who are you people?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein. I bear a letter for Sir Otto von Berghoff from my master, Sir Hanush of Leipa.
This is indeed the seal of the Lords of Leipa. And unless I am mistaken, Lord Hanush of Leipa is on the side of King Wenceslas.
Well,
While my master is a member of the League of Lords, who
Uh-oh.
side with King Sigismund.
well,
So it would appear we are enemies.
Oh boy. Oh
We're
boy.
not enemies. We're carrying a message with the aim of putting a stop to the hostilities.
And who are you?
Henry, from Skalitz.
I'm an advisor to the nobleman and an envoy.
I'm Lord Capon's advisor and scribe, and now an envoy as well.
From Skalitz, you say? The one that King Sigismund's Cuman forces plundered?
And slaughtered everyone. Even so, I'm not going to Trotsky as an enemy, but as a peace envoy.
Even so, you're still strangers here, and armed strangers to boot. And as it happens, we're on the trail of just such a band. So why should I trust you?
Okay, you can solve a lot of situations by convincing the other side. In dialogue, you will have choice some options, blah, blah, but beware, persuasion requires the other parties to believe you. Speech, charisma, okay. Next page. Many situations can be solved with dialogue, several options of how to react, but be warned, the other party won't always believe you. Coin, okay. As envoy, I'm offering an alliance. As soldiers, we can help you with the bandits.
We want to negotiate an alliance. We'll come to an agreement with your lord in Trotsky, and maybe offer to deal with those bandits for you. After all, you haven't been able to track them down. So we can take matters into our own hands. So move aside, and let us, dutiful knights, pass.
Don't provoke me, boy, or you'll pass to a
Ooh.
place you don't want to be. Didn't you say you were a scribe? Or are you trying to tell me you're a knight and a scribe? Don't try to pull the wool over my eyes.
don't listen to him, Captain. He's travelling with me for the first time, and evidently, he's got a bit above himself. We've come on the orders of Margrave Jobst of Moravia, and we bear a message from Sir Hanush of Leipa, Divish of Tarnberg, and Radzig Kobila. Our message concerns the offer of an alliance that it seems you need as much as we do right now.
All right, then.
I chose
You
poorly.
may carry on, but put your
But
men in their place,
it
sir,
worked out.
before their impertinence leads you into trouble.
Indeed, I will. Thank you, Captain.
Sorry about the cold reception. It must be cool. Mayhem then vanish like ghosts. We'll be on our way.
Oh, so you won't accompany us to the castle to see your lord?
Sorry, sir, we can't. Listen, you won't make it to the castle before nightfall.
Sorry,
So Otto, admit anyone after dark, especially while we're away. You'd best camp until daybreak.
I'll take your point. I mean, back home, the last time someone led a nobleman in trouble into their castle, we had to bombard it to get him out. Is there an inn in these parts, at least?
There is one, but it's
Bit of a way out, and I'm not sure your lordship would like it very much. God! What kind of a backwater have they sent us to? I just suppose we'll just have to manage somehow. Good luck in hunting down those bandits.
Thomas, captain at Trotsky. Thank you. And sorry again. Farewell.
Farewell. Since there's no tavern within reach, we'll just bed down here for the for them.
Ah. No, 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 there.
I stink almost as bad as the rest of you, and you
All
lot
because I
are
bumped the
right.
USB cord. Oh, it was loose. Okay, pause it for a second. Let me make sure everything's working right. Why does this stuff always got to happen during cutscenes? Okay, video looks good. We're on the right microphone. Let me see what happens when I put this back to default. Testing. Okay. Let's see, is settings, control panel, sound, default recording devices and video broadcast. Good. Okay. Find out from Hans what the plan is. Okay. Well, at least I have some gear. I'm not starting out with nothing again. Hat, chainmail, padded cough. Missing a lot of pieces. Coat. Okay, food. I got no food. Books, materials, quest. Oh, this is items, yeah. Weapons. I got no weapons. Journal.
Free! Off you go!
Where's Hans? Hans Capon.
Go away, mutt. You'll get
Where are you at, Hans? Oh, there you are.
Jesus, Henry, that barking's driving me nuts. Can you get your dog to shut its beak?
Call Mutt, hold X.
Go away, mutt. You'll get
Come here!
me.
What's all the fuss about, Mutt? Are you that hungry? All right,
Well
I'll see
then,
what I can
Henry.
get for you.
Henry, what the fuck was that about?
What was what about?
With that captain? I thought they got us all. The way you provoked him.
We got carried away.
You're right. I got a bit carried away.
Well, you shouldn't have. We're lucky they didn't shoot us down on the spot. Did you notice how many of them there were? You better
Yes.
keep your nose out of it next time.
I apologise. You're right.
That's all right. I understand how you feel. His tone got on my nerves too. And keep quiet tomorrow. In
I
front
wasn't
of
trying to
Bob
provoke him,
I'm here
but
to do
I
the talking.
really didn't
We'll
think
deliver our
about the
message
choice
and
before.
fulfill our mission. If we
taking
arrange a
it.
truce with the League of Lords, then Hanush will finally have to take me seriously. Well, since you're so sure of yourself, how about stretching our limbs a bit after that long journey? With a bit of swordplay?
You're in the mood for that after riding so long?
Certainly. So then, eh? Eh?
Oh yeah.
All right then. Just a bit of swordplay for the hell of it? Or should we have a wager?
Let's save the wagers for later.
Oh, you afraid?
Keep the biting remarks to yourself. You've got armor on, so just grab your helmet. Here's a practice sword for you. Have that ready too.
Might as well wear it all. Oh, hello, Nika. Welcome on in. How you doing today? Time for our first good luck in streaming, man. What is the game about? It's medieval. Oh, what is it about? Oh my god, it's about Henry. The first I just started this one. It's a sequel to the first game. The first game was you start out as a villager and I don't want to spoil the whole game, but it's really good, and you start out from nothing and you work your way up and you become something really, really good. So I'm fine, man, but I'm doing better. I'm doing better looking at you. Oh, thank you. That's very kind of you to say. Shall we start sword fighting? Yes. It's about this guy, Henry, and I don't really know yet because, we ended the last game on a mission to take a message to another castle and another lord, and well, we're picking up right there, so I guess we'll find out.
So, should we start?
How old am I? 44.
I wouldn't want him gobbling up our supper while we're training.
The dog can wait. Let's fight.
Nah, don't worry. Oates is cooking up that gruel again. That, well, not even a dog would eat.
I never knew you were such a gourmet.
Single player
Alright,
story
let's go.
game, nothing like
Sword play will give you an
Bannerlord.
appetite.
No, nothing like Bannerlord. It is a single player game.
Let's start. Draw your sword.
I'm trying to.
Let's get warmed up. I'll attack you a few times. You defend.
Go ahead. Impressed? Is that the best you've got? I didn't even work up a sweat.
Oh, you will soon enough. A foe in plate armor has to be worn down.
Let's see it then. Attack properly now. A longer sequence. Enough.
Control scheme
you're
is a
warmed
little
up,
different.
Yeah, but you're pretty winded yourself. While you're attacking, you still have to take care you have strength left to defend.
Right.
Save the advice and try it yourself.
Gladly. On guard.
Waiting for him to attack, I think. Come on.
Good.
Okay, I'm supposed to hold the block, not time it.
That's the way. Good. Good.
That's enough. No one's ever won a duel just by blocking. You've got to make an opening to strike back.
Right.
And you do that by means of a perfect block.
Perfect block, eh? You've become a real swordsman.
Start your attack then.
Nice, Henry. You're doing great, Henry. Nice. But what about a riposte? Reckon you can manage that?
Why wouldn't I? Nothing to it. I just follow up a
Blocking you.
perfect block
Okay.
immediately with a strike. I'll show you.
Get ready. Nice. Good, Henry.
Nice and slow. Now let's try full speed.
Be sure to remember, if someone gives you a riposte, you can still fend it off with a perfect block. And it's best to follow up right away with your own riposte.
Okay.
Yeah, right. But what if I want to attack in such a way that you can't make a perfect block?
Then it's best to attack at a spot where your opponent isn't covered. Where he's not holding his weapon. You defend, and I'll show you how.
All right. Come on then. Good riposte. Nice work, Henry. I was too slow. Nice. All right, all right. I get it. For Christ's sake. Enough demonstrations and explanations.
Let's have one training duel to finish up, eh?
Indeed. And let's have a wager to spice things up.
Oh,
How
boy.
about 100 groschen?
Suits me.
All right. 100 groschen it is.
Defend yourself.
Oh boy, here we go.
First hit. All square again. Well done.
Out of stamina.
Now we're even.
Ow. Stop it. Stop it with the master strikes.
You haven't got a hope.
God damn it. Damn it, stop it. Stop it with the master strikes. Master strikes are a thing from the first game. They're basically unstoppable.
Put up a fight at least.
I'm trying.
Piece of shit!
Put up a fight at least. Oh, you haven't got a hope.
Stop it.
You're a dead man! You know that?
Cut the bullshit and fight. And you've had it. I
Oh,
say the victor is clear. I'll get my winnings from you later.
Damn it.
Now it's time to eat.
Oh well. Let's get some food for the dog.
Let's get some grub.
Look what I have for you.
Nothing. Ah! I'm attached to the dog somehow. Maybe I have some food in the horse and pebbles. Can't access pebbles.
So who won, gentlemen?
That's obvious,
didn't.
isn't it? Henry learned a lesson or two, and I won our bet. At least I'll have someone to buy me drinks in the tavern. It was almost like that time in Rattay.
Almost, except I won.
True. Only I won that time. Your bow, which came in very handy afterwards.
You
Yep.
were unbelievably lucky, beating me after just one day of training. True, I wasn't in my best form that day. We had a drink or two beforehand.
Oats? What's this food supposed to be?
What's left of our supplies? Tomorrow we'll be at the castle, and we'll get some decent grub.
If you told us earlier, I could have shot a hare. And you could have cooked it like they did in the tavern the day before yesterday.
That tavern where you drank away all your coin?
Ha! You've got to have some fun.
And then you tried it on with the innkeeper's daughter when you were shit-faced.
She was pretty. A real peach. Admit it.
Only a fella was there.
And if he hadn't started acting like a twat, he could have carried on with us until dawn.
He'd have to get his brain out of his crotch for that. But I still can't figure out how you didn't have a sick head after. Mine was ringing like a church bell all day.
It seems I'll have to give you some lessons in the art of drinking.
Ha! I've got nothing to regret. The whole world turns around wenches. Ain't that right, Henry? You never gave us the goods on that lass of yours. What was her name now?
Teresa. She lived with
Teresa,
that
yep.
crook Peshek at the mill.
And she saved my life.
A
Yep.
brave girl.
Yeah, she was.
She's a fine lass. And? Is she any good? Like, is she any good? Get me?
She's my sweetheart.
How's the game go? Pretty good. I
That's
just
all
started
I'll
a few
tell you.
minutes ago, so sure.
Don't be such a monk. Out with it.
Ah, forget it, you horny goat. This discussion is over.
I choose to buy it since I found a great price on it. Right on.
You know, this travelling isn't too bad.
Apart from the mosquitoes.
Aye. Apart from them.
Where were you yesterday evening, Henry? You were late for supper. That's not what I call watching over our Lord.
Hey, don't make trouble.
Hmm.
In the camp, with you lot. It was Conrad's turn to gather wood, and I wasn't hungry yet. So I stretched out for a bit by the horses.
Oh, yeah? Where? You didn't see it?
I was going for wood.
It was getting dark. I reckon he just overlooked me.
You gave me a nasty shock when you came out of the darkness. You're as quiet as a mouse, and that's the truth.
You got the gold
And what
edition.
about,
Okay.
Time, sir? I mean, will we be getting any time off, sir?
It depends. Once von Berghoff hears us out, we should set off back home immediately.
What? Straight back on the road?
Well, we could stay a day or two, perhaps.
Does anyone know anything more about von Berghoff?
I've already told you all I know. Von Berghoff is a very important nobleman, the royal chamberlain. He administers the country for the king, collects taxes. It's like this.
Yep.
There's the king, then him, then a
And then
very
I'm in
big
front of
gap.
the. I didn't realize I was in front of the subtitles.
We are envoys sent to offer him an alliance.
I heard he insists on having the finest swords, and that he's got a big collection of all kinds of swords and daggers.
Wow,
Collecting them ain't the same as knowing how to use them.
that's
Is
right.
he any good at sword fighting? It ain't nothing easy to learn.
Hold on a second. Let me shrink myself down a little bit. There. Now I probably won't block the. Let's go with the sword.
The sword is the weapon of a master. Balanced, fast, and suitable for all situations. Of course, you have to train with it and try to improve your technique, but the result is worth it.
Aye, I get it. It was just a training fight. Pardon me.
Oh, swords, swords, swords. No doubt you're going to tell us again how the perfidious Istvan Toth stole your sword. And I thought you'd come round to thinking about other things.
That sword is the only reminder I had of Pa. We forged it together, just before he was slain. Well, that's another matter.
Yep.
I suppose you've heard enough of that, hey?
Well, you know.
No, it's all right.
Well, I wouldn't want to be in Ishvan's shoes if you ever come face to face with him again.
What?
Yep.
So Radzig ain't dead, though?
Enough, enough. Otherwise, we'll be here for hours again, hearing how Martin the Smith raised him, even though Radzig is his real father. It's complicated, and let's leave it at that. No offense.
Who'll help me tomorrow with getting supplies for the journey back?
We rolled dice for it, and I won, so Conrad goes.
What are you on about?
Enough. Oath, you're no fun at all. There'll be a feast at the castle tomorrow, so forget about supplies.
Anyone for another helping? There's plenty left. Maybe even a bit for morning.
Let's hope there's enough
No,
for
thanks.
morning.
I must wash myself down a bit.
My words exactly. We can't turn up at Trotsky tomorrow in this state.
Okay. Can Henry swim now?
Let's go and strip, Henry. Fellas, come and help us get out of this armor.
Are you really going to bathe here, Sir Hans? It don't look none too safe a spot to me.
Oh, don't be such an old woman, Oates. Bring some wine to warm our blood.
Oh boy.
Yeah, we're not on a trip to the baths here, Sir Hans.
Henry's right, sir. Duty first, fun later.
God's wounds. I haven't been away from Rattay in ages. So, here, I intend to live a little.
I sure hope we don't get caught with our pants down.
Blasted iron shirt. Oh, what a relief. I feel like I've just shed 40 pounds.
Probably have.
Christ. Will I ever live to see his young lordship finally grow up? He's got a good heart, but he doesn't have the sense that he was born with.
Well, responsibility will catch up with him soon enough, though.
There's more chance of me becoming a monk.
That's a view fit for a king.
I actually haven't played Bannerlords, I don't think.
Whew. You were right about our stench.
Let's hope this water isn't too cold. You wouldn't want your pride and joy shrinking.
I'm more worried about it being too deep.
Come on. Oh, that really shrivels the old ballsack.
Hans is a character for sure.
What's the matter?
Females!
Females.
Let's go to them.
Sir Hans!
Oh, shut up and let's go. But quietly. We don't want them to spot us.
Hans. Oh boy.
Head down, Henry. We've got to sneak closer. Hear that singing? They must be close. Stop fooling around. Keep your head down.
Working on it. Jeez, Hans.
Hear that? Do you think they might be bathing? Come on, let's get closer.
Couple of rascals. No, they're doing laundry, it looks like.
Shit! One of them's doing laundry. We have to get closer to the others.
Only she's blocking our way, right in our path. Damn it. Throw a stone in the water near her to lure her away. Once she notices it, we'll hurry along the other side.
Okay.
What was that sound? Hey? What is this racket here?
Come on, Hans. You're falling behind.
We'll go even closer, but carefully.
Sounds like they're praying.
Pana je u muzyky, směje se na kasníky, klient jedí, Pána sama sedí, aleluja domine,
Uh-oh.
Henry, I told you to...
Oh no, they're attacking the camp. And we're not even oh crap, we're gonna start from scratch. Oh.
We've got to do something. Stay down, for fuck's sake.
Oh. They got our letter.
A letter. Don't be a fool, Henry. We don't stand a chance. We'll wait till they're gone, and then head back to camp. Maybe some of our men got away.
Hey! What the fuck are you doing? Hey! Hands off her, you brute! What the hell's going on here? Let her go, you pigs! That bastard's with them!
Fucking hell! You couldn't just leave it be, could you? Come on! Run!
Oh shit.
Catch them! Enough, I said!
What the fuck? It's mine!
Iron Fist.
What are you gaping at? Shoot! Well, don't just stand there, you
Yeah, Vaughn, you need to actually play the first one. What?
Christ!
Since when can Henry swim?
Just now.
Oh no, Henry took an arrow.
Fucking armor. Come on! We'll cut them off on the other side. Oh, these horses, quick!
Oh, Mott.
What the fuck was that, Henry? You rescuing a damsel in distress?
I'm done with running.
Oh, really? And what exactly do you call
Oh, shit. Oh, you've been hit.
What? Oh, shit.
Well, we can't leave it like this.
No,
Oh,
wait,
okay.
wait! Ah, fuck!
We've got to flee. Can you walk?
Yeah, I'll manage. I'd lead the way.
You pull yourself together. We've got to vanish.
Yeah. This story picks up where the old one left off, except now we're naked and afraid.
We'll get out of the woods and find someone. Then we'll get that shoulder of yours fixed up. So, how far is it to Trosky?
I don't know, but we need food. I need medicine. Or a bandage. Something. Hans, rip your underwear apart so I can
There's someone in
bandage
front of us.
myself.
Down.
They mustn't get away. Got that? Call out as soon as you see them. And then kill them.
Glad I chose stealth.
You, watch the middle of the gorge.
We
And
can't
keep
go
your
this
eyes
way.
peeled,
Go
right?
around.
You two, go up there.
Use your head.
Get a move on.
Stick behind me.
You watch this side of the rocks. And you, go to the pond. They didn't succeed in swimming to the other side of the pond. I want to know. Then come back and give me a full report. Footprints, footprints, everything.
He'll see us. We'll have to wait.
Get to work.
Swim all the fucking way across.
Shut up, or the chief will hear you.
It's still easier here than that skirmish on the other side.
Stumbling about in the pitch black, when all your torch does is blind you.
Leave it out. Catches the local men better than getting killed in this skirmish.
Maybe, but I still can't see a bloody thing.
Level 16, okay.
We've got to get to that tree trunk up ahead, quietly.
Okay.
There's
first.
more of them up top. Fuck. Use your head. Be careful.
I played dice against Lefty yesterday.
They're coming here.
Keep him
Stand
watching.
still.
You reckon we'll find them, do you? If they try to swim across the pond, they'll be found half dead.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die.
Quick.
Why are we moving down instead of being high up?
Because you can't see shit from up there through the foliage.
Run. Run.
Oh, no. Fuck. They're in front of us. Quick. Into the rocks.
Pack those naked bastards. Put it far. They're playing into the rock. Hurry. Run around. We'll catch them at the top.
Come on, Hans.
Hey? Hans, there's more of them up top.
Shit. Take cover.
Run ahead of them.
Come on, Hans.
Where now, for fuck's sake?
I'm bleeding out, Hans. You gotta hurry up.
Damn it, they're everywhere.
What are we gonna do?
How should I know? We can't go climbing into the rocks at night when we can't see shit.
But they'll catch us.
Oh, you don't say, genius.
Calm down, for fuck's sake.
Stop it. This isn't going to help us. You know what?
Stalling part 1
Go
now,
and look
right
into
on.
that gorge behind me and see if there's a way forward. Then come back to me. At least we'll know if it makes sense to go that way. If we can get out of the rocks. I'll stay here meanwhile and watch out for them.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other
Oh,
gorge.
hell.
We have to find him.
Oh, hell. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead. I'm dead.
Where is he? Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Oh, shit. Try again. Okay.
Ah, fuck. Where's Capon? He must have fled from them through the other gorge. We have to find him. Where is he?
At least I'm not being chased at the moment. Well, I am being chased, but not. Yet. Turn.
Oh, this looks like a way out. Hans!
Here! Oh, God, we found each other. I didn't manage to warn you when those soldiers popped up in front of me. I only just avoided being seen. And I only found my way out of those bloody rocks a while ago.
Well, here we go. Ah, well, no. Okay. Naked combat, great.
Fuck you, Horson!
And I'm dead. Good job, Mutt. Oh no. As if I'm not injured enough as it is. Oh boy.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
Yep.
If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists. We did a fine job.
You're right, Pa. Gonna get in. Where's the hole? Bleeding hole. It's gonna get infected.
Being a blacksmith might bring no glory,
Oh, am I dead?
but it has its benefits. Like keeping your head on your shoulders. Ah. Ah, come now. I was the one who raised you, but you know how things really are. Am I dead? Not yet. I'm dead, though.
They changed the character model on Pa
If I'm
slightly.
then how come you chose a different path than I wanted for you? And maybe that's how it was meant to be.
Chose the path that was given to me.
But once you've chosen the path of adventure, you have to fight. You have to fight till the bitter end, with all the strength you can muster. You
still have a long way to go till your work is done, Henry. So pull yourself together and wake up. It's not over yet.
For the love of God, wake up. Pull yourself together, Henry. Oh, thank Christ. Oh, I thought you were done for.
Where am I?
Well, you dropped out of the sky like a shot-down hawk. And that fella landed with you. You broke your fall nicely, otherwise you'd have ended up the same as him.
What are you wearing?
Well, you won't be needing it. We can't be running naked through the woods. And if you're capable of running at all...
Now, where's Mutt?
I've no idea. Just don't worry about your dog. He can look after himself. Like, we've got to disappear.
Right,
come on,
Hans.
help you up.
That's a turnabout. Fates. I know, what a start.
How are you holding up?
It's not so bad.
All right. That'll have to do for now. As long as you're able to talk. As long as you talk, I know you're hanging in there.
Oh boy.
Henry, what are you staring at?
They're here. Sigismund's army.
The only army here is the one-man army of Sir Hans Cable. Jesus, don't do this to me.
It's infected.
Pull yourself together and let's go. We have to go.
Gate. That's not a good sign.
But the gate is closed.
Don't worry, my name will open any gate.
Oh.
Fuck.
What's the matter?
Humans. They're slaughtering everyone. They'll kill us.
Christ, Henry, stop yelling and move your ass.
Bianca.
Come on.
Father?
Listen to me, Al. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Are you mad?
Mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
No. You do what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Hans.
Christ's sake.
Anything happens, he'll take
Come
care of you.
on.
Promise me.
Oh, you can hardly stand, damn it. We'll make it together. You'll see.
Castle.
Henry, focus.
Take me away.
Henry, pull yourself together.
No.
Please. God, there's nobody here. You're just imagining things.
Run.
You're right. My wound is infected and it's gone to my head.
Hang in there.
Not.
We'll make it together. You'll see. You're a warrior. You can do this. It's all right, Henry. I've got you. Just a little further. Henry, wake up.
The linden tree.
Linden tree. Oh.
Just like Father always wanted.
No, we can't stop.
And Pa. I let them all down.
You've never let me down.
Henry, a light. Look.
Oh boy,
it.
that's
We've got to go.
dangerous. Could be the bandits.
I see the light.
Hold on. Hold on. We.
Pavlena, is it you?
Greetings, good wife. Fear not. We mean you no harm. My friend needs help. Please.
Right. I'll see what I can do for him. Let's have a look at you. It's all right.
My parents. They're... That was just a dream, Henry. We're in the woods. And we were ambushed. But don't worry. We'll get you fixed up right as rain.
Now I've got you, whore sons.
Oh shit.
Think again, Scott!
Hey, lad! Are you alive, lad?
Oh boy. If he's not, I'm dead. Ma. Biggest man's army. Did they escape? Yeah, they're doing a good job at recapping the first game. Well, the start of it so far.
They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone. Who?
Who burned it to the ground?
Huge army. They attacked without warning.
Get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
I am Sir Marquardt von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia.
Get up now. There's work to be done.
Mother?
I ain't your ma, laddie. Oh, may all the saints be praised. I was afraid you'd never wake up again.
What? Where am I?
Where would you be? Here in my cabin, where you and that pal of yours burst in last night. Slowly, lad.
At least it's only been a day.
Slowly.
Instead of 2 weeks. I see your message, Vaughn, but I'm trying to pay attention to the cutscene. Hans is injured too.
What happened? What about Hans?
He's taken care of for now, but he was on the edge there for a bit. And so were you, lad, so calm yourself. Last night you were 1 foot in the grave already. You were lucky you happened to turn up here.
Well, I have to talk to Hans.
You won't get much out of him now. He's lost a lot of blood and he has a fever.
Okay. I also got my REAM, REM, I had to reorder a second set since the first set never came. Sad note, I damaged pins by accident. Oh, ARGB. Oh, you got your RAM. So my CPU cooler block RGB is out. Not sure how I did that by accident. Well, things happen. As long as it still works as a cooler. What happened to him?
What happened to him?
That cutthroat that followed you fellas cut him up bad. Hans was fighting him outside, then he came staggering in, said something about Fortuna, and collapsed on the floor.
What about the cutthroat?
What about that cutthroat?
You can go out and have a look at him. Hans gave him a right hammering. I didn't
Good.
get a wink of sleep with that corpse in my yard.
I understand. I'm sorry we caused you such trouble. But you'll save Hans, won't you?
God willing. Well, I managed to pull you out of death's grip, so maybe I'll be blessed again. I'll go check on him as soon as I'm done with you. How are you feeling?
I've been worse.
I've had worse. My shoulder stings a bit, but I'm alright otherwise.
You're brave. If you weren't, we wouldn't be speaking now. Ah, your shoulder is looking a lot better. I did my best, but I don't see good no more, especially at night. So I didn't do the best job. It just wouldn't stop bleeding. And now you've moved about, it started up again. Take
Oh
this
no.
and bandage it up. Not much else we can do with it now.
Thanks. I reckon I can manage that. But I need to get a breath of fresh air to clear my head.
You slept through half of God's bright day, lad. So, if you feel up to it, go ahead. At least we'll see how steady you are on your feet. While you're at it, you can stop by the trough and wash all that nasty grime off of yourself. I found an old tunic. Put it on so you don't catch a chill. It gets cold here by the water. No doubt you'll be famished and need a bite to eat. There's some hot soup in the pot on the fire.
Thank you.
If that ain't enough, I put some bread and cheese on the table outside for you. And you'll find some of our home-brewed liquor there, too, in case you need bucking up. Don't overdo it, though.
Oh,
Thank you.
Thanks a lot. May God reward you 1,000-fold. What's your name, by the way?
Bushena's my name.
Well, I'm Henry.
I know. Hans told me. I'll go and check on him. When you're done with everything, come and see me and we'll figure out what to do next.
Okay, terrible fall. Yeah, the CPU fan pump plug was in different area. Only lost my RGB since it used the ARGB plug. Yeah. Okay. Miraculously, you survived a terrible fall, but you lost several main levels and skill perks points due to your extensive injuries. You have no choice but to recover and regain them gradually later in the game. Oh, great. You're bleeding. Inventory. Use this. Am I still bleeding? Okay, I'm still bleeding. Okay. Put the tunic on. All I got in the world is a few bandages and a tunic. Wow, and why can't I see the screen over there? You're hungry, yeah. Okay, let's eat.
That's really good. Aye, true bliss is a full belly.
Let's have a look-see at the corpse. Probably don't have any lock. I don't have any lock picks on me, so yeah. Cleaned up.
I feel like a new man.
Yeah, I'll take all this. Thank you. No weapons.
This'll be the weapon used by the bastard who cut up Sir Hans.
Let's inventory. Let's get this. Equipping a pouch will open up slots. Okay, that's good. We become more visible, but better armor. Let's wash ourselves again. That cleaned up our clothes. That's better. Ooh. Haven schnapps. Red. Yes. Apple. We're hungry already? Jeez. Okay, let's eat some food. How do we eat? We have to hold it down. Pretty good there.
Well, seems Bujana isn't some quack. She's got a damn good setup here.
Herbalist. Alchemy. Okay. Thank you for the bandages, nice lady.
Hans, can you hear me, friend? Christ.
The bandages
In the end, you
are
bore
still
the
quite
brunt
fresh.
for both of us. May
I
all
won't
the
have to
saints
change
watch
them
over
till
you.
evening.
And over Bajana, too.
Let's pray for him. It's a waste
Lord
of
God
energy.
Almighty, look down on a poor sinner and hear my heartfelt prayer. Protect Sir Hans, and don't let him die. Just as he didn't let me die. Preserve his life. Because he's a young gentleman. Brave and just and a good Christian. And look down on Bajena too, and let her save Sir Hans, and deliver her from all evil, and grant her grace, because she herself is merciful and didn't turn us away in our hour of need. Amen.
Amen.
Oh, nice, we can have multiple weapons. Whipped at a time. That's good. Now what? Now what do we gotta do? What's our quest? Journal. Show yourself to... Okay, talk to her.
I did what you asked.
And you didn't faint while doing it. I'm pleased, Henry. I had to pour a whole Lethean potion into you last night. That's what I call medicine. It can either put a dead man back on his feet, or make sure he never gets up again. So consider yourself lucky.
I will. But what about Capon?
Well, he's less lucky. That brute really knocked him about before Hans beat the life out of him.
Is there any way I can help? I owe it to Capon, and I want to do whatever I can.
You owe him, all right.
Yep.
I've got a bit of that Lethean potion left. It ought to work wonders on him, same as on you. But I can't just give it to him now. First, we have to deal with that fever. The best and fastest remedy for that is chamomile decoction. Luckily, it ain't too hard to brew, but we'll need some fresh sage for it. And, of course, chamomile. You ought to be able to manage that. You've got young legs and eyes, and I reckon a bit of a stroll would do you good.
Easy as pie. I can do that. Ma used to put sage in sauces and served it with meat. I'll check the kitchen.
Christ wounds! Try thinking with your head and not your stomach. We need freshly picked sage, not some dried herb, so listen up. Sage has a purple blossom, and chamomile has white petals with a yellow center. At the back of the hut, there's a footpath leading up to the rocks. You go along there till you reach a sort of small meadow. You ought to find both of them there.
Great.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll be back in a jiffy with a couple of handfuls.
All right. I'll be glad if you get back here soon. I don't feel right being here with that corpse in my yard. Seeing him lying there gives me chills. I can't think straight.
I understand.
Yes, ma'am.
It makes me anxious, too. Maybe I could manage to bury him somewhere. Or at least hide him somewhere further off in the woods.
The Lord be praised. I'd be truly glad of that. Do you feel up to it, laddie? You ain't in the best of shape, and digging a grave's a tough job, even for a healthy fella.
Not to worry. I'll see what I can manage. It's on account of us that he's here, anyway. I wouldn't want you to have any more trouble. And a bit of effort, even if it's a dirty job, is the least I owe you.
Well, if you think you can manage it, good. But don't overstrain yourself. And thanks.
Where should I put him?
Grab the spade by the dung pile and bury him by the creek. The soil will be softer there, so it should be easier. When you head out the gate, follow your nose. Find a good spot somewhere in the reeds and nettles. And when you're done with that, better have a wash. so's you don't have the stench of death on you.
Yes, ma'am.
I'll bear that in mind.
I'll sort out the rest with Ignatius, the gravedigger, when he comes by again, so's I don't have that wretch lying here till Judgment Day.
All right. I'll get to it.
Yeah, let's get the where's dung heap? There's the spade. Let's get the herbs first.
Damn, my shoulder still hurts like hell. Maybe now it'll tell me when it's gonna rain.
That's not the way. Follow the path, Jack. To a meadow. Sage. No, comfrey. Look at that buck. Here's the sage.
Purple flower. Sage. There we go.
There's the comfrey over there. Chamomile, I mean.
That's it. Chamomile. Right. I've got all the herbs I need. So back to Bajena on the double. The sooner Hans gets that remedy, the better.
Dog barking.
What's that dog making such a fuss about? Could something have happened at Bajena's?
Spit it out, crone. What fucking happened here? How come Boresh is dead?
Prepare to fight!
Ah!
Sit down, Growler.
There's that piece of shit! You are done for! Shit! Shit! Run!
Come back here. Coward.
Shit! I can't handle this.
Fucker got away. Okay, what's best? Digger's hood? No. Not as good. Gotta wash ourselves up, be presentable.
Did they hurt you?
No, but I think they would have if you hadn't come along.
Who do you think they were?
I don't know what you heard, but when they turned up, they found that dead fella and recognized him as one of theirs. So, they must be with that brute who caught up with you here yesterday. Look here. I almost got slaughtered twice in one day on account of you two. God be praised that my Pavlena wasn't here. Heaven knows what they'd have done to her. So, I'd like to know why all this is happening. Your friend was talking in a delirium in the night, saying you was knights. But if you two are knights, then I'm the Queen of Sheba.
You deserve to know the truth.
I must bow to your ladyship. Sir Hans is the young lord of Leiper and Perkstein. I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Kobyla, and I'm his bodyguard. We were heading to Trotsky to deliver a message from Sir Hanush of Leiper and Margrave Jobst to Lord von Berghoff. But we were ambushed by bandits yesterday down by the pond, and you already know the rest. And as God is my witness, we're no bandits. I swear to you, I'm thankful to you for saving us. And I'm sorry it caused you trouble.
Well, you sound sincere, so I'll take your word for it. I hope I won't live to regret it.
You won't. I promise you.
Promises are made to be broken, but thank you for dealing with them. Except I have another call.
Don't worry. I reckon I've still got a bit of strength left. I ought to be able to manage it before evening.
I'd be eternally grateful to you. But be careful while you're at it. You don't want to open that wound or strain yourself.
Yes,
what about
ma'am.
Sir Hans? How's he doing?
He's holding up, I'd say. I treated his wounds and I'll change his bandages shortly. But what he needs most now is that remedy. Have you got everything for it?
Here. Chamomile and sage, like you said.
Excellent. Now to brew the potion from them. I gave you two the last of my supply during the night. But fresh is best anyways. It's a shame my daughter Pavlena ain't back yet. She'd get it done in a jiffy. But we'll just have to manage without her. But you can do it too. It ain't nothing hard. My eyes are so bad, it'd take me all day.
Yeah.
But at least I can tell you how to go about it.
All right, I'll try. Well, I've been at the alchemist bench a few times, but it's been quite a while.
That's grand. More than I was hoping for. And not to worry, it'll all come back to you. I have a book here with the recipe, but it'll be better if I tell you. I know it by heart.
I can read as well as any man, if that's what you mean.
My word. Maybe you really are a noble son.
I'll take the book just in case, but if you give me some advice, I'd be grateful.
Of course. Everything we need is in the hut. Let's get to it.
Yes, ma'am.
First, go to the recipe book. Now find the recipe for chamomile decoction.
On the first
Remember
page.
what you have to do. Then get back to the bench and we'll start.
Wine, 2 handfuls of chamomile, and a handful of sage. Is that ASS? The chamomile? Shit. Add. Okay, those are D's. Funny D's. Add the chamomile and boil for 1 turn. Okay, 2 handfuls.
If you've read the recipe, get back to the bench.
Add the chamomile, boil for 1 turn, grind the sage and add it to the cauldron. Pour. Okay. Wine.
First, you have to pour the right base into the cauldron. Choose the right pitcher from the shelf on the left. According. So, what did you pour in there?
Wine, of course. Like it says in the book.
Glad to hear it. Now try moving the cauldron over the flame, so you know how it looks when it starts boiling a bit. Hear that bubbling? It's boiling. Remember that well. For most potions, you just have to simmer the herbs for a bit. But sometimes you need to get it good and hot. So you have to get the fire blazing under the cauldron using the bellows.
Yes, ma'am.
Try fanning it with the bellows to get it boiling. It's boiling. To keep it going, you mustn't stop with the bellows. If you want to cool it down quick, take it off the flames. Try it. Move the cauldron up. Good. Now we'll start with the brewing. Get all the herbs that you need ready. The ones you picked. Put them there on the shelf, so you've got them at hand.
Yeah, this is a little bit more complicated than the,
All right, let's get to it. First, throw 2 handfuls of chamomile into the cauldron.
1, 2.
Before you put it on the flame, turn the sand glass, so you know how long you're brewing it. It's got to be exact. Every grain of sand counts. See? When the sand has flowed out, that's 1 turn. That's how long you have to boil the chamomile. Move the cauldron to the fire and wait until it starts bubbling. Then turn the sand glass. As soon as the sand runs out, take the cauldron off the fire again. Ain't that enough? Take the cauldron off the flames. All right. Now, take 1 handful of sage, grind it with a mortar and pestle, and drop it in the cauldron.
It's a little bit more tricky than the mechanics of the first one.
Good. Now, drop it in the cauldron. You don't have to boil it anymore. All you have to do now is decant it. Get a phial and pour it in. Done. Now, let's see what you've brewed.
Hey, nice. We did it. A little more advanced method than before.
Ooh, by the smell of it, it's a chamomile decoction the way it should be.
Happy to help.
This should help Hans get better. I'll take care of it now.
All right.
Okay.
Is there anything else I can do to help?
Well, if you feel up to it, I'd be right grateful to you if you was to rid me of them damn corpses what's lying there the whole time.
Sure.
Right.
I'll do the best I can.
When you're done with that, go get some sleep. You won't miss anything, and you need the rest after everything that happened.
Yes, ma'am. There's a stream. Right and then left. Or just straight ahead. Straight ahead. Don't want to piss off the pig.
Ah, shit. My shoulder.
This bastard's hard work. You can't be in the ground soon enough.
quite a bit of arduous work. We smell bad and something's wrong with our armor. These are damaged. Okay.
Ah, fuck. Ah, this damn shoulder. Oof.
All right. Now we're tired. We need to clean up and go to bed. Take your marigold, thank you. Johnny Wart.
Those corpses have been taken care of. They're gone to rest by the stream.
Oh, thanks, Henry. I appreciate it. You did what you could. Me and the gravedigger will do the rest, so I ain't stuck with that corpse forever.
Excuse me. Uh-oh. We have a nightmare?
A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer.
True, Sir Radzik. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis,
betrayer.
things would have worked out differently.
Where's my fucking sword?
And I found it. Everything I take now will be mine, and I plan to take everything.
Rotted hell!
Oh.
Why would I miss one sword?
Because it's the last one my father forged, and I promised him I'd deliver it to you.
The stronger dog fucks the bitches, and war is a nasty business.
Where's my fucking sword?
You know what? I think I'll keep it. As a memento.
This isn't over. I'll find you!
Yeah!
Don't disappoint me.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
Risa?
Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Oh, hello. Who are you? Bad dreams.
Bad
Yep.
dreams. You must be Pavlena, right?
That's right. I came in the evening while you were asleep. Ma told me what happened to you. Then I helped Ma take care of your friend that night?
Hans? He's alive. How is he?
Have no fear. He's alive, all right. Maybe too alive. Ma knows what she's
Sounds like
doing,
Hans.
and that's the truth. I reckon she could bring the dead back to life. She said she dosed you with the strongest remedies she knows, and it looks like they did the trick. On that other fella for sure. Since he came to this morning, he hasn't stopped talking.
Yeah, that sounds like him, all right.
And what about you? How do you feel?
Better than yesterday.
Definitely better than yesterday. Thanks.
That's good. Ma will be glad, but I heard you yelling in your sleep and went to check on you. Bad dreams?
I dreamt of Istvan Toth, a villainous, murderous whoreson who stole my sword. The last memento I had of my father, and I swore to get that sword back and avenge my parents.
Oh, that oath must be serious if it even torments you in your sleep. Dreams shouldn't be taken lightly. They can have real meaning, however hard they are to understand. What strikes you as the most important part of your dream?
Pa, without a doubt. I hope his soul and Ma's find peace.
Dreaming of a dead parent is confusing. It could mean you cling too much to the past, and you ought to find a new path. But I think it's a good thing he's more important to you than that murderer.
Right.
Thanks, Pavlena. I never thought of looking at it like that. It's a lot to think about.
You're welcome. But remember, it's only my reading. The only one who can really understand you is you yourself.
I expect you're right. So in the end, all the hard work will be on me. But this is all too much heavy thinking at once.
Per usual.
Right now, what I need more is a little sunshine and fresh air.
Aye, that's the best remedy for many ailments. And a full stomach will help too. Breakfast is on the table, and I've got something else for you too. Come along, and we must save Ma from the clutches of his lordship.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll take thick-blooded. Thank you. Let's do Silver Tongue. Main level. Mom said you should do one good deed every day. You carry that mother's wisdom in heart. Blah, palm your hand. You gain reputation. If you gain reputation, you increase 10% higher. Opportunist. You find blah, blah. If you lose reputation, you drop 10% less. I'd like both of these, please. Let's just gain reputation faster right now. Where's the table with food on it? I guess I could eat from the pot. Where does that put us at nourishment? 77. We were at 63 before, so we got 77, 92. Something ends in a 5. 25? 25 from eating from the pot? That's not bad. Oh.
Look who's finally up! Henry! Come and join us!
I don't mind if I do.
Good morning, Henry! You have no idea how glad I am to see you. Come join our banquet in the midst of these exquisite woods.
I'm glad to see you too. I see you're in a surprisingly good mood for someone who was at death's door yesterday.
It's all the more cause for merrymaking! Even this water now tastes like the finest wine.
Of course. I did bring it all the way from the spring.
And for that, I am in your debt, fair maid. And I'm grateful to you too, Henry. Bajena told me what happened here yesterday. That's the 3rd time you've saved my life. I suppose I'll have to give you some estate or something.
Yep.
The 3rd time? What in God's name happened the first 2 times?
Now, Henry, don't make her beg. Tell this good maiden of your heroic deeds.
Well, there was this time when me and Hans had some fisticuffs in the tavern, and for punishment, I had to accompany him on the hunt.
And I shot a boar.
And made it mad. And when Hans chased after the wounded animal, he got caught by a human patrol.
Humans?
They come from somewhere in Hungary. Sigismund brought them here to Bohemia as mercenaries. They're a very dangerous bunch.
I told you about them, though. The fellas in the tavern in Zheleyov were saying there's some foreigners like that camping in the rocks down by the pond.
What?
Again?
It's just what I heard.
Whoa, that's all we need. I hope they don't turn up here. What could us two do alone against them?
What could they want from us? But if they did come here to rob us, I'd shoot enough arrows into them to make them think twice. But the thing I want to know is, how did it end up with young Sir Hans?
Well, as I said, they took him captive.
Well, there must have been 10 of them. I hadn't a chance.
You must have been seeing double. As I recall, there were 2.
That just proves how well you can count. Besides, they were armed to the teeth and had bows and armor. It might as well have been 10.
Whatever. Anyway, with a bit of luck, I managed to free Sir Hans.
Why the modesty? You got them. Maybe a stroke of luck, but as we know, audentes
Fortuna juvat.
See now, you've finally learned it.
What?
It's just this kind of motto of ours. Fortune favors the bold.
Maybe they're really telling the truth about who they are. Who but a lord or a priest could know Latin? And priests they ain't. I can tell.
And as I recall, you already got a pony from Uncle Hanush as a reward for saving me. Your pebbles.
Yeah, we're
So
stuck
I'll
with
save
pebbles.
myself a few groschen.
But you never gave me anything for Talmberg.
For Talmberg? What was that about then?
The foe took the castle by subterfuge, and we planned a counterattack.
Under the cloak of darkness, we scaled the mighty walls of Tarnberg Castle to get inside and open the portcullis to our brothers in arms who were poised and ready to attack.
And we almost succeeded. Only, along the way, Sir Hans here took an arrow to his noble seat.
Yep.
Seat? He got shot in the backside.
My upper thigh, actually.
Backside it was. But that's no joke either. It's not easy to run with an arrow stuck in your arse. If I hadn't carried him...
I admit it, you saved my arse.
Well, now, you two have been through a thing or two. As far as I can tell, it really was his backside and not his thigh. I examined Hans and saw the scar for myself. But I reckon you paid off part of your debt the other day, sir.
True enough. Hey, how did you manage to get the best of that cutthroat the other night when you hauled me here?
To be honest, by a stroke of luck. We were fighting outside, but that fucker got a hold of his falchion and let me have it in the guts. I thought I was done for. But I groped around and found a pail and whacked him with it with the last of my strength. And luckily I hit him a nice crack right on the noggin. Can't remember a thing after that.
My word. Fortune really does favour you. You chose your motto well.
Once we get back to Rattay, I'll have it inscribed on my shield.
Do tell. What else did the two of you encounter?
Quite a lot of things. But I'm afraid we don't have much time for storytelling right now. We came here on an important mission, and we cannot afford to dally any longer. We have to get to Trotsky as soon as we can. How far is it from here?
Not far. Once you climb the hill above Zheleov, you'll see the castle.
All right. I think we should get on our way as soon as possible.
I'll prepare a bit of food for you, for your journey.
Thank you.
Bajena, I don't know how to thank you for all this.
But I do. Once we've settled our business with von Bergov, I shall reward you as befits a knight. You have my word of honor.
Now you've got me curious. I never got a knight's word before.
For a start, you can leave me that axe and spade. We can't manage without them.
Yes, of course. And thanks for everything
Darn
you've
it.
done, Bajena.
We lost the
I
spade.
have something for you, Henry. Ma had trouble because of you, but I know you didn't do it on purpose, and you protected her when she needed it. I want to thank you for that. Take this potion. It will help when you're in danger or don't know which way to turn. Have a little sip each time, and it'll save you a lot of trouble. You'll see. It's not all that hard to brew. With a bit of practice, you could manage it yourself.
Thanks, Pavlana. This'll come in handy.
No doubt. But we'd better get going now.
Hans is
Oh,
right.
it's coming up on lunchtime pretty
We're
soon.
very glad we met you. And we're obliged to you for your help and hospitality. God bless you.
And you too, sirs.
As Henry says, may God bless you for your generosity and your healing arts. And you have rightfully earned the gratitude of the House of Lipa for all time. If you should ever find yourself in need, the doors of Perkstein shall always be open to you.
Thank you, sir.
That's very kind of you.
I'm not sure I could find the way to Perkstein. Hopefully we'll never need to take up your offer.
Right. Okay, what do we got? We still got the hunting sword. +4 nourishment. Take that. Let's talk to her.
Sorry for coming late, Ma. I got held up in Troskowitz.
Of all places. And it's not the first time.
I know, but I was going past and I thought I'd try to sell some baskets and ointments there. And I succeeded.
Emmerich won't be happy.
Then he shouldn't sell so dear. He charges nearly twice as much as we do, so it's no wonder folks buy from us. But I understand. Next time I'll come straight home. You're not on your own so much. If anyone comes here again threatening me, I'll put them in their place with an arrow. That'll teach them to try it on with us.
2 chamomile. Oh, yeah. First, I need the wine. Two chamomile. Uno. Dose. You lower the cauldron. As soon as it starts to boil, flip the thing. Flip the thing. Wait for it. Raise the cauldron. Grind the sage. Cauldron. Hey, we did it.
I boiled
Excellent.
that chamomile for too long.
Don't have any other recipes. What does this do? Nourishment 5, plus 10 health. Okay. Let's talk to the young lady. We went inside. Oh no, that's not the young lady. You switched sides.
Are you managing here all right?
We don't complain. We mostly live off the woods, and when we need something else, we buy it or get it from the villagers. Mostly, I weave baskets. And me and Ma brew ointments and potions. Then I go around the villages selling them, or I barter them for stuff we need. Sometimes folk come here to us, when it's something serious.
How come you live here and not in the village?
Oh, that's hard to explain. It's just the way things turned out. And Ma and... Look, that's our affair, and we won't talk about it. Sorry.
You can shoot?
You said you'd shoot arrows at the humans. You can use a bow.
Yeah, I'm pretty handy with it. I train up there, on the cliff, whenever I have a free moment. And the hares hanging in Ma's kitchen didn't just walk in by themselves. If they'd let me take part in the tournament at Trusky Castle, I'd beat all the men hands down, but that'll never happen. So I have to make do with hares and a straw mannequin.
What's going on in this dominion?
Is anything interesting happening around these parts?
Them bandits is riding roughshod over the place. It's about time Lord von Burgau rousted them out, but I reckon you know something about that, huh?
You got that right.
And there's to be a big wedding. Young Lord Semon's gonna marry the daughter of the bailiff of Troskovitz, Thrush. That's the biggest thing happening. Apart from that, a band of nomads turned up here. They got a camp somewhere down by the pond. Farewell, my friend.
Okay. Talk to Hans.
Finally! Where do you keep dallying?
My apologies, sir. I'm here now. We can get going.
Henry, don't provoke me.
I don't think Trotsky Castle is going to go anywhere. So what's the rush for all of a sudden?
We have a crucial mission, and things are already fucked up quite enough. I intend to return to Rattay with good news, and to do it quickly. Let's go!
What about the rest of our company? Could someone else have got away?
You saw for yourself. They didn't stand a chance. But you're right, we shouldn't just leave it at that. As soon as we get to Trotsky, I'll make sure they get a proper Christian burial, and their souls find peace.
And when we get back to Rattay, we'll have a mass served for them.
You're right. They were damned good lads. I'd known Oates since childhood. Damn it.
Hold on a bit. Before we hit the road, there's something you should know. I have a hunch that one of that band that ambushed us at the pond was Istvan Toth.
Toth? Are you yanking my pizzle? He's long since over the hills and far away.
I know how it sounds, but I saw him. Believe me. I'd never mistake his ugly face after all that happened.
Of course, Henry. I know you have accounts to settle with him, but that's nonsense. Toth is in Sigismund's service and is harassing his opponents. And Otto von Bergov is one of Sigismund's allies. So Toth's hardly going to attack his people. It was dark. God knows what you saw.
I saw him, the bastard, and I'll get him.
Yes. We'll surely get him one day. I promise you. And your sword, too. But I don't think either of them are around here. But I see you haven't wasted any time and found yourself a weapon to replace that sword. That's good. You never know when you might need it around here. Come on, let's get going. Your mind will turn to better things along the way.
The point. Thank you. Kind woman. Deep Silver presents Warhorse Studio production. Lead animator Lenka something. Yeah, that's a good idea, Hans. Shout and attract attention. Yep, it took this long. And I didn't even wander around as much as I could have. Takes longer in the first game, though. Tavern. Dog chasing. Thanks to the Twitch drops, oh, you have to link at the
Physician
pros
at
to
this
get the
castle,
Twitch drop.
or at least a barber. I mean, that old crone got me on my feet. But I don't believe much in herbal remedies. You can't beat an educated man of medicine.
Yeah,
I
he'll
can't
bleed
wait
you
to
out
sleep in a
good,
proper
proper.
bed.
And some wine.
Oh, fucking hell.
Oh, it's closed.
Yep.
Open up! I bear an urgent message for your liege lord. Hear me! Open the gate! I am a messenger from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
That's weird. Nobody even coming to check. Oh, here comes somebody. Oh!
Fucking shit!
Oh! Oh!
You fucking cunts! You know who I am?
No, we fucking don't. I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, heir to Ratai.
Now, look here, you filthy beggar! I'm not here for your amusement, so get your stinking, ragged asses out of here on the double. The pair of you!
What's all this about? Why don't you send those beggars packing?
I did, sir. They say they're messengers.
I am Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, envoy.
I heard. Nevertheless, I doubt Sir Hanush would send two vagabonds covered in excrement as emissaries. Apart from which, Sir Hans Capon is dead. We found his body by the pond. His company was ambushed by outlaws, and they were slaughtered to the last man.
Yes, they ambushed us, but we managed to get away.
Sir, we met your Captain Thomas on our way. He can testify to who we are. He saw our message and its seal.
How terribly unfortunate you are. The captain's company was also ambushed by outlaws. The captain barely escaped with his life and has been delirious for 3 days.
Oh, great.
And even if he did confirm your story, I am under strict orders to admit no strangers to the castle.
Sir, there's a horseman approaching in King Sigismund's colours.
Ah, now that's what a messenger looks like. Count yourselves lucky that I don't have time to waste on you. Be gone!
I'm getting in, whether you like it or not.
Your shitty hands off me!
No, wait. Wait, one moment!
Well, we're back to square one.
What the fuck was that?
So now what?
There's only one thing we can do.
You two got any groschen?
What do you take me for, wench?
For someone who stinks like a badger.
Look, we've had a tough couple of days, so we'd like a bit of peace and quiet, a beer, and a bite to eat.
Unless you want to share a bowl of gruel, you're going to need more coin than this.
Just bring the best you have, and we'll settle later.
As the gentleman wishes.
Well, she's not far off. We look like a couple of beggars, and we stink even worse.
Get drunk,
What the fuck was all that at the gate? You tried to talk to them and get shit poured on your head.
Different lands, different customs.
God's holy britches.
Well, I expect they've had trouble with beggars at the castle, so they act without thinking.
Oh, really? I'd never have figured that out. I'd rather hear some cunning plan how to get out of this shit. Huh?
Yeah. First we wash and change.
The first thing we have to do is get ourselves into decent shape. Have a good scrub, get some better clothes. Then they might believe we're actually messengers.
That's all very well, except we can't even pay our bill here. Never mind a visit to the baths and the tailor.
So we'll earn some.
Earn?
I'm not afraid of work. And we're gonna need every groschen we can get.
And how long will it take for you to earn a few groschen? And where will you find a decent tailor? Before we get ourselves sorted out, Sigismund will be sitting on the throne in Prague.
So what do you suggest? Going back to Rattay?
To Rattay? You just don't get it, do you? We can't go crawling back like this. We'd be a laughing stock.
No kidding.
A laughing stock? We were outnumbered by a gang of bandits.
Yes, and how come they got away with it? Because we camped at that fucking pond. We've got no message, no coin, nothing but our ragged arses.
Chin up. We'll sort it out somehow, and everything will be fine again.
Nothing will be fine, my friend. I'll tell you 4 reasons why. Oates, Tankard, Conrad, and Nicholas. Instead of sitting here with us, having a chat and a laugh, they're just food for crows in some godforsaken hole.
We'll go back and bury them as soon as we can.
Yeah, as soon as possible. They were good Christians, even though it didn't always seem that way.
We'll keep the promise we made at Pagenes. The best way to honor their memory is to finish our mission. We'll get inside the castle. You'll see. We'll avenge our lads and go back to Rattay with our heads held high. I promise you that.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Audentes fortuna juvat.
Food. About bloody time.
Here we are. Gentlemen.
What is this stuff?
Hey, there's meat in that. And there's more than you gave me coin for. When you're finished, report for work.
Yep.
Cheers.
Oh, it's the woman.
What is it? It's that woman from the pond. Or the one you gave us away for?
I bear that witch. Wench!
What I tell you? What are you waiting for? She can vouch for who we are. Go to her.
Oh boy, here we go.
God be with you. A full pitcher of wine, please.
My word, that's a picture and a half. I ain't seen you here before. Who sent you? Not them nomad vagabonds, I hope.
Don't worry. I've come from the castle. I'm Catherine, and I've got the lovely job of keeping the soldiers' throats wet.
Ah, that's another matter then. Oh my. Ugh. Can you smell that too?
Oof. It stinks like something died here.
Sorry to interrupt.
Jesus, fella. That's a bit much.
Hey, youngster, if you want to go around mixing with my guests here, go and wash the stench off yourself at the trough first. Stinking up my establishment.
I thought we divided up.
Talk about your captain.
Oh, hi. Poor Captain Thomas might never get back on his feet.
Name names.
Him and his men were attacked by bandits. Most of them are dead.
Jesus Christ.
Lord von Berghoff is beside himself and won't allow his soldiers out the castle.
Aha!
Dear.
So that's why they sent you for the wine. Wait a moment. I'll be right back.
Her stewed lights.
Sorry to bother you, but I've seen you before.
Oh, eh? I don't remember. Hold on, are you the boy that cleans the pit under the castle shitting hole?
No.
You were attacked by those bandits.
What bandits? What are you on about?
You were attacked at the pond. You, some other women, and so were we as it happens.
I have no idea what you're on about. I work at the castle and I wasn't at any pond.
Really?
And I have no idea why you're trying to deny it. I saw you with my own eyes. You were washing laundry there with some other girls.
Well, I reckon you weren't looking too much at faces, eh? Clear off, you lecher.
Well, that went well.
Here's your wine. Is this vagabond bothering you?
I can handle the likes of him myself. Thanks for the wine. Bye.
Look, please. I don't know what's up with you, but I know you were there. I need your help. You owe me that much. But we need to get to von Berghoff, and you're the only one who can confirm who we are.
You can't get into the castle. And even if you could, that was the king's messenger. Von Berghoff is getting ready to ride out.
Shit.
If you want to speak to him, the best place would be Samin's wedding. He'll be there. For sure.
No, wait.
And don't ever lay your hands on me again.
Yes, ma'am.
What are you gaping at? Have you nothing better to do?
Health, lads. That's the most important thing. Enjoy yours while you've still got it.
Why are you standing here like a pillar of salt? Are you ready?
It ain't what it used to be. My knees and back are giving me jip.
What for?
To get to work. You pair ordered a lot more than you paid for, so you work your debt off, like I said.
All right. What do you want us to do?
Over there by the gate, there's a cart with sacks of flour from the mill. My old man was meant to take them into the house, but as soon as he got a sniff of work, he vanished into thin air. The second door in there leads to the pantry. That's why I need you to haul the sacks. You have to lay each sack on the planks, so they don't touch the damp floor and go moldy. If you just chuck it on the floor in the corner, it'll spoil. So do it properly. 2 men can finish the work in a jiffy, and then we'll be quits.
All right, we'll do it. Carrying a few sacks won't kill us. For sure, it's less daunting work than fighting bandits in the woods.
Aye, it's terrible about them bandits. We never had nothing like that here before. Like it or not, you can't pay what you owe me, so I'm putting you to work. Is
You're
that
right,
clear?
Vaughn.
All right, we'll do it.
Glad to hear it. I can see you ain't stuck up like your mate. Where are you actually from, if you don't mind me asking?
Scallis.
Never heard of it.
I ain't been further than the back off me whole life, but I know this place inside and out.
I heard some talk about some wedding being planned here.
Ah, nobody's talking about nothing else. Young Lord Samin is marrying Agnes. the daughter of Thrush, our Truskovitz bailiff. And it's going to be a grand affair. When rich folks get married, that's a feast that's a lot different from when some tanner gets hitched to a bat-house wench.
It-
Where's the wedding going to be?
At Sameen, of course. I expect old Sir Jan and our bailiff will try to outdo each other in showing off their wealth.
Who is this? Semin.
Can't you tell by the name? The Lord of Sameen. The fort and the village belong to him. Old Jan Sameen is the head of the family, and his son's called Olda, and it's him who's getting itched. There used to be a rich family. Their glory's faded a bit, but they still have some clout.
Will Lord von Berghoff be at the wedding?
How should I know what his lordship's plans are? But most likely he will be. Sameen is his vassal.
Yep.
Could I get to the wedding somehow?
I don't know about that, lad. It's for invited guests only.
It seems that's really our only chance.
What's that?
Oh, nothing.
If you want to find out more, there's a couple of invited guests having an ale over there. Young Svaja there. He's the bride's brother. He can be a bit of a pain, but he's a good lad at heart.
I'll go and discuss it with my friend then.
And careful with them sacks. I don't want you ripping them or anything like that. And what can I get for you?
They'd have to be...
Greetings. Are you the bailiff, son?
Hi, that's me. Who are you?
I'm Henry of Skalitz, son of Sir Radzig Cobbler of Dvorets.
That's a long name. I'll probably forget after a few tankards anyway. What do you want? You don't think you're gonna wangle some coin out of me, do you?
No. I'll just have a couple of questions.
Ask away. I have plenty of time.
You're abiding.
I heard there's gonna be a big wedding in these parts.
Aye, that's true. My sister is marrying young Lord Sameen. A big affair. Guests from the whole region will come. Maybe from as far away as Gutenberg. Even von Berghoff will come. That's how important our family is.
Wow.
I need to pass on an important message to von Berghoff. But I can't get into the castle because of what happened to us. Do you think you could...
Invite you? Not a chance. I don't know you from Adam.
It would only be for a while.
Look, loads of lackeys like you will be needed at the wedding. Try asking for a job. I'm not saying you're sure to get to von Berghoff that way, but you can try.
Yeah.
What's going on here in the region apart from that?
Apart from the bandits, nothing much. Life's peaceful enough. The war has steered clear of us, thankfully. Lord von Berghoff is respected throughout the kingdom. But high politics is nothing for me. I don't stick my nose into it.
Okay.
Thanks. I have to be off.
Wait a moment. Since you're here, do you play dice? It occurred to me we could roll a few. What do you say?
I've got nothing to wager.
That's a shame. It's no fun if there's nothing at stake. You know what? If you beat me, we'll work something out with the wedding.
You'd invite us, you mean?
You'd have to beat me first. And that's not going to happen.
No. Let's play.
We'll see about that. Let's play.
You really are desperate to get to the wedding, huh? Be with you. I'm...
Seriously curious about you, lad.
What do we get? What do we get? Oh, a pair of sixes. Nope. A five. Yep. One. No two. So no straight.
To your health, my...
Pair of ones. Oh, I should have held that one. Ooh, that was a mistake.
Why the long face? One beer.
These ones here.
Oh, he scored good. Come on, bust, 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 bust. He didn't bust. Bust.
Oh, come on!
Good.
I bottle.
Ooh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold and score. Pass.
You must have a lucky...
Bloody hell. You've played before. Admit it.
True. I can't deny it.
Thank God we weren't playing for coin. You'd have cleaned me out.
Well, we were playing for something else. So I hope you're going to keep your word.
Well, it's not that easy, you know. I can't just invite every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Only my old man can do that.
You were lying then?
A bit. But look on the bright side. We had a game, and you didn't lose anything.
Yeah, I didn't win anything either.
You can still get to the wedding as a lackey. If you make an effort.
So full of mushrooms, you nearly trip over. And the skins are as hard as rocks.
Oh well, we won a game of dice.
That doesn't mean anything. I couldn't
Let's talk to Hans.
Just watch where you're going next time.
I talked to that woman from the pond.
So I noticed, and you took your time coming back to me. It didn't look like she was too pleased to see you, though.
The main thing is, she denied ever being at the pond.
It's definitely her, though. You don't forget a figure like hers.
I got the feeling she didn't want to talk about it for some reason. I did get something out of her, though.
What? Don't keep me in suspense.
Von Bergov is about to leave the castle.
Sacra! If he pledges to Sigismund before we can get to him, everything's fucked.
Calm down. Let me finish. There's also going to be a big wedding in the region. Young Sir Older, the son of a respected nobleman from nearby Semine Fort, is marrying Agnes, the daughter of Thrush, the local bailiff. It's the talk of the town. Invitation only, it seems. But getting to the wedding isn't as impossible as it might seem. There'll be lots of jobs to do for it. So we could get there as help for the blacksmith, or miller, and maybe someone else.
Why should some wedding in a shithole near Trotsky be of any interest to us?
Because it looks like Von Bergov will be there.
Oh, that's fantastic news, Henry. So all we have to do is get on the guest list. And that shouldn't be a problem because you've got a cunning plan, right?
Like I said, there's going to be a lot of work involved in a wedding like that. That's our chance.
Work. Well, if you want. But how will you get me to the wedding?
Well, I thought we could both get jobs there.
I'm sure there are other options.
There's something else we have to sort out first. I spoke to the innkeeper.
I noticed that too.
We can work off our debt. All we have to do is carry a few sacks of flour from that cart to the pantry. If we both do it, we'll be finished in no time.
Lug sacks? Are you yanking my noble pizzle?
I'm serious.
I can't work. I'm a noble. What if someone saw me?
Nobody knows you.
Do you have any idea what you look like?
Well, all right. I may not look much like a noble, but my blood's still blue. People will remember my face, and when everything's cleared up, word will get around that I lugged sacks here like some beggar. As if the disgrace at the gate wasn't enough. Ugh!
Work, your lordship, is an activity that all us common folk have to do when we need money. And it wouldn't hurt you for once either.
Henry, haven't you ever heard of the 3 states of man?
Would that be some aristocratic excuse?
Not so fast. It's God's law. Oratoris, The priests who pray for us. Laboratories. The plebs who shovel shit and pay taxes. And Bellatores. The warriors who protect the ones on their knees or in the fields. Now, which am I? So if you find me a sword, I can get to work. But wield a pitchfork or carry sacks? That's against God and nature.
So, which do I belong to?
Good question. Before I'd have said you were a peasant, but it turned out that you're a noble's bastard. And you're pretty handy with a sword. And you've even been in a monastery.
Yep, all three states of man.
You're a bit of everything. But if you get your hands dirty with labor, it wouldn't be such an offense against divine order as in my case. Pure blood, noble status and that. In short, be so kind as to get to work. I promise I'll make it up to you.
Are you really not going to help me? It's just a couple of sacks.
Come now, Henry. What did I tell you about Bellatores and the natural order of the world? I
Hans
simply cannot
is such a
carry
lazy
sacks.
ass.
Well, I'm afraid there's nothing else for it if we're to ever get out of this place. So, Lord or no Lord, the sacks are waiting.
Let them wait. Sacks are good at it. It's not long since I had to drag one sack through the night, and if I hadn't, that sack wouldn't be here now. So I think I've done my fair share. I mean it, Henry. Stop trying to push me.
Suit yourself, then. Right. I'll get to work. Alone.
Well, if it makes you feel better, I'll scratch your back later.
How? Well, giving me a large estate?
That too, of course. Maybe 2 estates. But above all, once we're out of the worst, I'll help you find your dog. As soon as we have at least some gear, we'll head into the forest and find Mutt in a trice. Although, if you think about the 3 states of man, looking for lost dogs is more like a huntsman's work. But let's pay no mind to that.
How generous of you, Lord Capon.
I know, my dear Henry. Such is my nature.
She's out of sight. You know.
Hold up. Am I supposed to open... Butcher? Safe?
You're not the fella who's supposed to carry the sacks.
Oof! That isn't half heavy. Oh.
Why, true enough. I need to pay the tithe and give something to the church.
Is it a bit early for that? It's ages till St. Wenceslas Day, and they don't collect tithes before then.
You're right, but I promised myself I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year. So have you got any ideas?
Well, if I did, I wouldn't leave it till the last moment this year.
I swear, Hans.
How are things at home? Hear about that? I heard about that. No, I don't care. Innkeeper, have you got anything to eat? None of the strangers survived.
That was our company. But the 2 of us managed to get away. It was the same bandits who attacked Lord von Bergov's men. Why the fuck doesn't anyone believe us?
Maybe because you've got no...
Bring me something to eat.
We lost everything. What did you say?
Say it again. It was their own fault.
What do you mean? They attacked themselves? What the fuck are you trying to say?
Everyone knows it's dangerous around Trotsky. Making camp in such an unprotected place is suicide.
Where else were they supposed to make camp, smart-ass?
Somewhere in the rocks, maybe. Not out in the open by the pond. Only a fool would do that.
Uh-oh.
But calm down, both of you.
I'm perfectly calm. It's your chum here who's ranting and raving.
Pack it in, Henry. There's no point in arguing with this yokel. He fancies himself as a military strategist.
I don't believe a word you're saying. A weed like you surviving a fight against bandits even von Berghoff himself has trouble with?
Believe what you like, but I'm telling the truth. And in fact, I'm willing to overlook all your insults if you apologize right now. And invite me to that wedding.
Oh, you want to come to the wedding, do you? Huh. I'll give you the same advice I gave your little chum. If you can make yourself useful for the blacksmith or the miller, you'll get to the wedding. You'll see the glorious occasion, at least from a distance. And you can stop spouting your pathetic lies.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein, and I demand your immediate apology.
I am Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. Sir Hans Capon, Lord of Perkstein. You're starting to bore me, you and your silly made-up name.
No apology, then. It looks like I'm going to have to teach you a lesson.
Oh, I'm so scared.
That's enough. Cut it out, both of you.
Mind your own business. Take your ragamuffin friend and get the fuck out of our village.
I give you a chance to apologize, and you keep insulting me. Get ready to pick up your broken teeth with broken fingers.
Oh, I'd like to see that. Come on, then.
You scum!
Oh boy.
Keine Sorge. Yeah! Spare it!
Now what have you, you scum?
Stop it, darling. Nice it. Oh, hack your ass off.
Nice strike!
Ow, somebody's attacking me from behind. Son of a bitch. Cheats. One at a time is fair, maybe.
Damn it! Go fuck yourself.
Damn it.
You want to try me? Take that fucker out, damn it!
I'm all yours.
Shit. Shit. Shit.
Useless!
You shouldn't have fucked with us, you
Show what you're made of! You'll never beat me, you swine!
One down. Another one down.
What's the matter? Shit yourself?
Hey, get it!
Hear that? Oh, that's your death toll. Let him have it!
You want to...
And one for dinner!
Christ! I'm hit!
Nice hit! Dovesamente! Yeah! Don't spare it! You shouldn't have fucked with us, you bastard!
Come on. Drop, dude.
What the hell is going on here?
Oh boy, we're going to jail.
Vagabonds.
Oh, damn it, Hans.
Bastards! This will cost you dearly. Keep your mouth shut and don't make it worse. What? You behave like a spoilt brat. How dare you speak... You know, if you just shut up and done some work, we'd have coin by now and be on our way to the castle, but no. Not his lordship.
You've got a nerve. If you hadn't have played the hero, we'd have been there long since, and I wouldn't have had to get you out of that mess.
Oh yeah, because this isn't a mess, is it?
Fuck off! Shut up! Or you'll get a whipping too.
Just who the hell do you think you are? Well, nothing to say for yourself? Just as well. It's your fault we're in this fucking pillory.
What? Who started quarrelling with the locals? In their tavern? You should have listened to me and calmed down.
And let him insult me? Fat chance! If it hadn't been for me, we wouldn't have even been in that tavern. We've been in the shit right from the start because you had to play at being the knight in shining underwear, saving damsels in distress.
I don't believe it. You're trying to put the blame on me? Just like that?
Who else is to blame? You're just a simple peasant who has no idea how the world
Shut up,
works.
Hans.
And you're a spoilt brat who can't even hear himself.
What the fuck did you say? I've had it up to here with you. With you and your pontificating. You were supposed to make sure nothing went wrong. And how did that turn out? It was me who had to save your life. You're fucking useless. You couldn't even keep an eye on your own mutt.
Oh, that's enough. This isn't getting us anywhere. I understand you're downcast after all that happened to us. And I understand you need to take it out on someone. I can take it. But we shouldn't forget we have a job to do. And do it we must. Together.
That's exactly what I'm doubting. Everything goes to shit when you're by my side.
You don't really mean that. Calm down.
I'm perfectly calm. That's it. My life went to shit from the first moment I met you. And I've only just realised it. You're like a ball and chain. And I'd have bagged that wild boar too if it weren't for you.
Yeah, whatever.
And none of the rest would have happened. I wouldn't have been showered in shit.
Oh, come on, Capon.
Don't you cape on me. Not another word. I have to consider what to do next.
The next morning. Oof.
Right, ladies. Time to go home. But I swear to Christ, if I catch you again, I'm gonna skin you both alive.
Isn't that?
Master Otto.
Hey! Go!
Oh, shit. Right, where were we? Go on, get out of my sight.
What are we gonna do? You can do as you like. You can go and carry sacks or dig latrines. I'll look after myself. I'll go and see Lord von Berghoff at the wedding.
Yeah,
I
right.
bid you farewell.
Good luck, Capon.
If I were in your shoes, I'd be glad to be rid of the good for nothing, eh? Yeah. All right, off you go.
This won't end well. That was just the beginning. Crime and reputation. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah.
I suppose I really do need to find some job. I'll find mutt without you, you
Well,
stuck-up
come
Lord
on.
of Perchstein.
I don't bite.
Let's put some clothes on.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want from me?
I don't want anything from you. I should actually be thanking you.
Uh-huh. For what?
I've been begging for alms here for days, but I didn't make any real coin till today. And that's
Really?
thanks to you. The scene you made brought out nearly all of Troskowitz.
Oh, you're
You're
welcome.
welcome. At least it was good for something.
Oh well, not many people can make such a strong first impression. But look on the bright side.
Hmm?
Now things can only get better.
I suppose
Yes,
you're right.
probably right. It doesn't get much worse than that. Unless somebody tries to kill me. Again.
You're still alive in one piece. It's a new day and the sun is shining. Like Tomcat always says, bruises build character.
Do you know anything more about Tomcat?
They say he's a master swordsman, but a real joker too. He loves showing off to girls.
Do you think Tomcat might teach me a few of his tricks?
No offence, but compared to him, you're a bit of a lightweight.
I don't want to pull wagons, but if he can handle a weapon, I'd be happy to train a little with him.
Well, one of the guards tried to take him on and came back whipped like a dog, moaning like he'd been broken in two.
Well, sure. If he's that strong, I'm not surprised.
More like some trick he's got that our watch doesn't know. Or at least that's what the poor man said.
How does he show off for the girls?
With his muscles. He rakes logs with his hands. He even let himself be run over by a loaded hay wagon. Crazy. But to be fair to him, he sometimes helps people. Stanislav's sheep fell into a pit one time.
And Tomcat pulled it out?
And not just that, he crawled down to get it. And when he found the poor thing had a broken leg, he carried it on his back all the way home.
Oh, wow. That's sweet.
Where might I run into Tomcat?
In the camp by the tower. That is, by Rock Tower Pond. He watches the camp for the nomads.
Should I watch out for them?
No, I don't think so. They mind their own business, but strangers usually mean trouble for them, so they're careful. Try not to stare too hard and hold your tongue, otherwise Tomcat will show you some of his other skills.
Hey, you. What's your name, anyway? What do you do?
I'm Bara. Just Bara.
Looks like you know your way around here pretty good. You're from here, right?
I ain't. I'm just passing through.
Beggar. Passing through.
You're something like a wanderer.
Nah, I usually find work with someone, stay for a while, and once I save a bit, I move on.
Then why are you begging here?
Sometimes I collect herbs for the apothecary, or help in the tavern. But I'd like to go somewhere else, so I'm scraping up whatever I can. But on the whole, you could say I'm a traveller, or a nomad. But don't say it too loud, the locals don't take kindly to them.
Yeah.
Because they're different, and it scares people. They travel from place to place and take their home with them.
I'd like to see what their homes look like.
You can go and see them, just don't stare too long.
Where are you headed? If you're only passing through here.
For work, to the city. I'm tired of serving landholders. They all promise the moon, but then you're eating stale bread, cold porridge, and a nary a groschen in sight. With the city folk, it's bound to be better.
You said you were going to a city. You mean like to Prague? Or somewhere further?
I'd like to go to Prague, but I don't know anybody there. In Kuttenberg, at least I have a cousin.
Aha. So you're going to visit her?
Well, she doesn't know it yet. But I won't be troubling her long, just until I find a way to make a living.
Why exactly are you helping me?
Why? Why? Because you look like you need it. I've been in the ship plenty of times, and I know how appreciated a helping hand is in times like that.
Excuse me.
What do you want to do in the city?
I'll find something. I'm not afraid of work. I'm not half-witted. Maybe someone could use a cook or a servant.
Don't get your hopes up. The city can be a pretty dangerous place for a girl on her own.
You mean they don't hand out groschen by the bucketful? And the streets aren't full of roasted stuffed geese? I appreciate your concern, but I have to get to the city first. That's going to take me a long while yet.
Yeah.
My main concern is getting to that wedding in Semin. Do you know anything about that celebration?
Well, yeah. People are talking of nothing else. The Lord's son is getting married to the sister of that lout he was fighting with.
How much time do you think I have? Have the preparations already begun?
From what I hear, the bride's dress still ain't finished, and blacksmith Radovan still ain't started smithing the gift for the groom. So, no rush.
Well, that's good
Hopefully by
news.
then I'll find a way to sneak in. I have no money. I might as well beg on the village green like you.
The hell you will. This is my turf. Here you go. I'll skip supper. It's partly your doing anyway.
Wow. I mean, thank you. Seriously.
Yeah, don't start crying. You'd better find some work quick.
It's no wonder nobody wants anything to do with me. I look like a vagrant.
At least you're not walking around bare-assed. Although that might not be a sorry sight.
Ah, very funny. I'd rather you tell me where I might get some clothes.
And what do you have in mind? Brocade and satin? A monk's robe? Or perhaps Sir Brunswick's armour?
I could use some armour. Proper, like, for a night. And no rusty junk.
And you are like a knight?
Well, yeah. I don't look so good. But I swear I came here in armour, sword at my side, and on a horse.
Wow. And where is you?
That's a long story. And it's not a happy tale.
Well, you can hardly buy new armour now. But you might find something in the town hall armoury. Although you'll need quick hands.
Yep.
Thanks. These'll come in handy.
Just don't get yourself caught again.
Damn. I could use a horse. It'll take years to get...
Don't exaggerate. This province is small.
Still, it'll be faster with a horse.
There's a stud farm in Semin, renowned far and wide.
And which way is Semin?
Southwest from here, not too far. There's a road goes right there from the green. Just go down the hill. Once you see the walled farmhouse, you're there. Though I'll be a queen before you can afford a horse from Semin.
Do you know where I might find accommodation?
Betty in the tavern lets people sleep in the hay. But you have to pay.
I'm not going near that tavern. I'd catch hell again. Got any other ideas?
If you find some work, maybe you'll get a place to sleep too.
Oh well. It was nice to meet you, but I should probably get going. get a job, and so on.
Don't worry, you'll manage. Till we meet again.
I like her. She's cool. Need a trough to clean off. Do the general store trader. Maybe we can sell some of the stuff we've got.
Welcome. You can buy everything you need from me, but excuse the selection. A few days ago, when I was returning with new goods, the horse got spooked and my wagon tipped into the pond. I salvaged some things, but the rest is now in the pond.
And where did the wagon tip?
On the roads near the Catchuck Pond, beyond Jelly-Off. You can still find it there. I can't tell you how much it still pisses me off, but what can I do?
I'm sorry to hear that.
Me too, but what can I do? So, what will it be?
Trade.
What do you have for sale?
More like, what are you willing to buy? I have a shovel, that's good.
Wie schade. Auf
Oh no, that's his stuff. I wanted to sell, not buy.
Was willst du? What are you?
I'll have a look at the ware.
Sell. Yeah. There you go.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Gut, versuchen wir es. Why? You'll convince me with that price? Thank you, and take care.
Yeah, I made some groschen. Nice. Okay, where the hell am I? Gotta find the dog over here. What's this? Wedding. Okay, we need to head west. Herbs spoil now? That's not good. It's must be overweight or something. No. We can sell some herbs to this guy.
Was machst du? Du Nervensäge! Get up! Oh nein, was willst du?
I'll have a look at the wares.
Sell. Materials.
I'd like to discuss the
Gut. Ja, das ist gut. Finally a good price. Du wirst sicher zufrieden sein. Bis bald.
Making money already.
I'd like to apologize for that brawl. Lord Capon is a bit hot-headed.
That Capon of yours is a puffed-up fool, more to the point. But that was some punch, I'll give him that. And you fought like a lion and all. We outnumbered you, but we still had our work cut out.
Yep.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't my first brawl.
I could tell. In any case, as far as the two of us are concerned, it's all water under the bridge, right?
Right.
You can see I'm not some idiot, can't you? I just don't like haughty fuckers. And you aren't one, are you?
I hope not.
I'm sure you aren't. You're a good lad. I can tell. And a good brawler as well.
Thank
If
you.
you ever want a proper workout and some fisticuffs, Lawrence the Gelioff innkeeper is your man. Farewell, my friend.
All right, so fisticuffs. Does this guy want?
Shit. Eh? What? What do you want?
Just here's what you wanted.
Why don't you drop by and we can talk about it?
You pervert.
Huh? No, no. That's not what I meant.
I know exactly what you meant. You'll get your money back, don't worry.
All right, all right. Just don't take it the wrong way. I'll give you another week.
Okay. Sure hope I don't get ambushed. It seems to be the right path. All right. Long walk ahead of us. Find the dog. Poppy, I think. Yep. Agility. The required agility for all weapons will be lowered by 2. In general, if you have lower agility than the weapon required, you'll find more to featherweight. All damage is reduced by 30%. Yeah, I'll take reducing fall damage. Don't intend to fall, but if I do, might as well take less damage in the process. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. get there a little faster if we ran. What's wrong with that guy? He's walking funny.
Hail Mary.
By the road. Oh, there it is. Oh, I overate. Dang it. Was looking at the wrong stat. Wordsmith.
Greetings.
Greetings. Let me wash myself.
Greetings. What do you want?
Show me your wares.
I'd like to do something about that price.
Sure, why not? Never mind then. I'm done haggling.
Oh, come on. Never mind. Okay.
You're a bit picky, aren't you?
Well, that sucks. It didn't give me any thing but the...
What do you want? But make it quick.
Trade.
Show me your wares.
What do you buy for me? Anything? Other than food? No.
Why are you wasting my time?
I'm not trying to waste your time, buddy. I'm not going to steal a horse. Yet. Where's this path that I saw on the map? Up here. Is it? This is it. Okay. Go left. Here, there's the lady who saved us. Let's go sell her some herbs. Come on. Right on top of. Oh, I missed it. I missed it. Okay, back here.
You're seeing this.
Clean up before talking to her.
Will you help me, Henry?
What's the matter?
Has something happened?
My daughter, Pavlena. Remember her? She was here when I was healing you two.
I remember. What's wrong with her?
She's missing.
Oh,
it's
no.
not like her to be wandering around like that. She goes to Troskovitz to sell baskets, but she knows I can't manage on my own, so she never stays away for long. These old eyes of mine can't see nothing much. Pavlena has to take care of me. She's a good girl, that lass of mine. I'm
Yes.
very worried about her. You understand? What if something's happened to her? God forbid. I can't look for her myself, but you could. I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I've no one else to turn to.
Do you think anyone might want to hurt Pavlena?
These are evil times, Henry. I dread to think what could happen to a young girl alone on the road. And besides, the folk in Troskovitz ain't too fond of us.
What have the Troskovitz people got against you? Did something happen?
I'd rather not talk about it, Henry. I wouldn't want you to get the wrong impression about us.
You live completely alone in the middle of the woods. Don't you think I've already got a bad enough impression of you?
And where else would we live, you genius, when we're not wanted? Don't go digging up old wrongs, Henry. And don't insult us.
Damn it, Henry.
All right, good wife. I'll try to find Pavlena for you.
Thank you, Henry. If I was you, I'd ask in Troskovitz. That's where she was heading last time I saw her. And if she arrived, someone must have seen her. And you can look in the hut in her place in the loft. She keeps her things there. My old legs ain't up to climbing stairs, but you might find some clues there.
How about trading? You want to trade? Yep.
It was good to see you, my friend.
No, but we can make some savings schnapps. Okay, you need wine, a handful of nettle, and 2 handfuls of belladonna. Add the nettle to the cauldron and boil for 2 turns. Grind the belladonna. Okay, so 1 nettle, wine, 2 turns. Okay, and I don't have everything we need. Okay, so that's fine. Upstairs. Let's go investigate.
So, Pavlena, what have you left for me? Clothes. If she planned to run away, she'd have taken them with her. Like she got up and went straight out. got unfinished work here.
Fuck that up. Okay, never mind. I'm good on food. One thing at a time. Search. Oh, I haven't finished searching her room. Okay.
Hey, this is a boy's cap. Does Pavlena wear it? Or did someone leave it here?
Boy. Oh, what scandal. The scandal. No less.
I had a look in Pavlena's place in the loft.
And? Did you find anything?
She didn't pack up her stuff. I don't think she was planning to be gone for long.
I told you, didn't I? Pavlena wouldn't run off.
Nope.
She's got unfinished work there. She weaves baskets.
Aye, she usually has a few on the go. But she took them to the market in Troskovitz. We've got nothing here but what we make ourselves, or find in the woods. Pavlena weaves baskets very nicely. Folk buy them from her.
I found a cap there. A man's cap. I don't suppose Pavlena would wear something like that.
You're saying she had some young man here? I'd surely have noticed.
I don't know, good wife. I'm just saying what I found.
Could she have found herself a beau in Troskovitz? Take care, my friend.
Let's look at this cap. It increases our armor. Let's wear it. Okay. Go there. Okay, we can't pick those mushrooms. Ah, here we go. Here's some shrooms. Not for eating, though. These, however. A little further. I think we'll find Mutt, and then we'll take a break so I can eat lunch.
What the fuck is this supposed to...
Hey, lad. What do you want? Come here.
What do you want?
Just to wish you a good day. You're in for an ass kicking, you piece of shit. I'll
Yeah.
beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. You want to try me?
His clothes aren't in very good shape.
There's something lying over there. I hope it's not Mutt. Dead. And robbed of everything, just like Capon left him. And there's no trace of Mutt.
The deer.
A nice bit of venison. And something took a good bite of it. Could Mutt have been here? Mutt's nowhere around. Someone must have taken him in. It's not far to the herb woman's place. Maybe I should ask her whether she's seen him.
Maybe I should find her daughter before I go asking about my dog. This is where we fought. Go back to the herbal woman. We should probably loot the rest of the stuff, even though it's in low condition, not very good condition.
Have you seen a stray dog around? I thought he was dead, but he's likely still alive.
I'm sorry. I haven't seen any dogs around.
It's your own.
Do you have any idea where else he might have gone?
If I were a dog, I'd go to where there's food. There are plenty of fishermen around the pond, and they're always throwing out leftovers at the tavern.
Do you think he'd go and steal...
I don't know much about dogs. He could have run into the woods and started hunting. He wouldn't be the first or the last. There's a whole pack of wolves near Sameen these days. Maybe your dog's gone feral and is running around with them.
Thanks.
Take care now.
They didn't get stuck in there. Okay, yeah, we're gonna take a break so I can have lunch, and then we'll be back shortly. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. I had a good time so far. Hope you did too. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and do all those things. Share, whatever. If you enjoyed the content,